Listen to me right now. At this very moment, you have 24 hours in front of you, just like yesterday, just like tomorrow. What you do with these 24 hours will define your life. You say you want success. You say you want to be great. You say you want to build something that lasts. But let me ask you, are your actions matching your words? Because here's the truth. Time is the great equalizer. No matter where you come from, what your background is, or what obstacles stand in your way, we all get the same 24 hours. The difference between the people who win and the people who make excuses is how they use them. Some people treat their time like treasure, others treat it like trash. Which one are you? You see, opportunity doesn't knock forever. Life is moving with or without you. And if you're not careful, you'll wake up one day realizing you spent your life being busy instead of productive, dreaming instead of doing, wishing instead of working. And by then, it's too late. So today, I need you to do something. I need you to stop playing with time. Respect it, protect it, use it. Because the way you spend your 24 hours will determine whether you are building your dream or wasting your life. If you don't control your 24 hours, someone else will. Time is the most valuable asset you have. You can lose money and make it back. You can lose opportunities and create new ones. But once time is gone, it's gone forever. The way you spend your 24 hours determines the kind of life you build. You either control your time or someone else will control it for you. And if you allow that to happen, you will wake up one day realizing that you spent your life working for someone else's dreams instead of building your own. Every single day you are given 24 hours. That's 1,440 minutes. That's 86,400 seconds. And yet most people let this time slip through their fingers like sand, wasted on distractions, procrastination, and meaningless activities. The truth is, if you don't take control of your time, someone else will. Your boss, your phone, your bad habits, your fears, and even society itself will dictate how you spend your day. If you are not intentional with your time, it will be stolen from you without you even realizing it. Look around. The world is designed to take your attention away from what truly matters. Companies spend billions of dollars to keep you glued to your phone. Social media apps are engineered to keep you scrolling endlessly. Entertainment is created to keep you distracted, passive, and comfortable. And while you are lost in these distractions, someone else is getting ahead. Someone else is using their 24 hours to build, to learn, to grow, and to create opportunities. The most successful people in the world are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are simply the ones who know how to take control of their time. They do not allow distractions to dictate their day. They do not wait for the perfect moment. They structure their time. They prioritize what truly matters, and they execute relentlessly. So how do you take back control of your 24 hours? It starts with awareness. You must become brutally honest with yourself about how you are spending your time. Track your day. Look at how much of your time is being wasted on things that do not bring you closer to your goals. How many hours are lost to distractions? How much time is spent on things that add no value to your life? If you are serious about success, you need to know exactly where your time is going. Once you become aware of your time, you must set priorities. Not everything deserves your attention. Not every task is important. You have to identify what truly moves you forward. What are the things that, if done consistently, will change your life? What are the habits and actions that will bring you closer to your goals? Focus on those. Cut out everything else. Taking control of your 24 hours also means creating structure. Without a plan, you are setting yourself up for failure. If you wake up every day with no clear direction, distractions will fill the empty spaces. You need a schedule. You need a system that ensures your time is being spent on what truly matters. The most successful people don't leave their days to chance. They plan, they execute, and they adjust when necessary. Discipline is the key. Most people fail to control their time, not because they don't have a plan, but because they lack the discipline to stick to it. They start the day with good intentions, but then distractions, temptations, and excuses take over. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It means saying no to things that do not serve your purpose. It means showing up every single day, regardless of how you feel. Another important part of taking control of your time is protecting your energy. Your time is only valuable if you have the energy to use it effectively. If you are constantly tired, mentally drained, and burned out, it doesn't matter how much time you have, you won't be able to use it well. This is why successful people prioritize their health. They take care of their bodies, they manage their stress, and they create routines that keep them in peak condition because they know that without energy, time is meaningless. You also need to learn how to say no. Every time you say yes to something, you are saying no to something else. If you are always saying yes to other people's requests, demands, and expectations, you will never have time for your own goals. You have to be ruthless with your time. Protect it like your future depends on it. Because it does. If you do not take control of your time, life will take control of you. You will spend your days reacting instead of acting. You will find yourself constantly busy, but never truly productive. You will feel like you are always working, yet making no real progress. This is what happens when you let other people, distractions, and bad habits dictate your schedule. But when you take control, everything changes. You start moving with purpose. You become more productive in less time. You stop wasting energy on things that do not matter. You create momentum, and that momentum leads to results. You become the architect of your own life instead of just a participant. It is not easy. There will be days when you feel tired. There will be times when distractions try to pull you back in. There will be moments when you want to relax, to procrastinate, to take the easy route. But in those moments, you must remind yourself why you started. You must remind yourself that every decision you make with your time is shaping your future. You must remind yourself that you either run your day or your day runs you. Success is not built in one day. It is built in the accumulation of days, in the small decisions you make every single moment. It is built in the way you spend your 24 hours, day after day, month after month, year after year. You do not suddenly become successful. You become successful by making success a habit. And that habit starts with how you manage your time. So stop letting your days be controlled by distractions. Stop giving away your time to people and things that do not align with your vision. Stop living in a constant cycle of wasted time and regret. Take control, set goals, create a plan, execute with discipline, protect your energy, say no to what doesn't matter. Because 5 years from now, you will either look back with pride at how you spent your time, or you will look back with regret, wishing you had taken control sooner. The choice is yours. But make no mistake, if you do not control your 24 hours, someone else will. And if you let that happen, don't be surprised when you wake up one day realizing that your life was never truly yours to begin with. Own your mornings, own your life. How you start your morning determines the trajectory of your entire day. The first few hours after you wake up set the tone for everything that follows. If you begin your day in chaos, hitting snooze, checking your phone, scrambling to get ready, you've already lost control. You're starting on the defensive, reacting instead of acting, and that mindset carries through the rest of the day. But when you take charge of your mornings, you take charge of your life. Successful people understand this. They don't wake up and let the world dictate their first moves. They have a routine, a system designed to put them in the right mindset, fuel their energy, and set a productive tone. They don't let distractions take over before they've even started working. They wake up with intention. The biggest mistake most people make is thinking that mornings don't matter, that they can start their day however they want and somehow make up for lost time later. But time doesn't work like that. The momentum you build in the morning carries over into the rest of your day. If you start strong, you stay strong. If you start slow, you struggle to catch up. One of the most powerful things you can do to own your morning is to wake up with a plan. Don't roll out of bed with no idea what you're supposed to be doing. That's how you end up wasting the first few hours, checking emails, scrolling through social media, or aimlessly going through the motions. Before you go to sleep, know exactly what your first actions will be when you wake up. Are you going to work out, meditate, journal, read, tackle your most important task? Whatever it is, have it set in stone so there's no room for hesitation. Another crucial element of mastering your mornings is avoiding distractions. The first thing most people do when they wake up is check their phone. That one habit alone is destroying their productivity. The moment you grab your phone, your brain gets hijacked by notifications, messages, and information that has nothing to do with your goals. Instead of starting your day with clarity and focus, you start with noise and distraction. By the time you put your phone down, your mind is already scattered. If you want to own your morning, keep your phone away for at least the first hour after waking up. Use that time to focus on yourself, your goals, and your priorities. Your morning should also include something that fuels your mind and body. If you wake up feeling sluggish, groggy, and unfocused, it's not just because of lack of sleep. It's because you're not preparing yourself properly. Move your body, drink water, eat something nutritious. Engage in a mental exercise that sharpens your focus. Read something inspiring. Write down your goals. Visualize your success. When you take care of your body and mind first thing in the morning, you build the foundation for a productive and powerful day. Discipline is the key to making this work. It's easy to say, "I'm not a morning person," or "I'll start tomorrow." But those are just excuses. Owning your morning isn't about being a morning person. It's about being a success-minded person. It's about taking responsibility for your time instead of letting it slip away. It's about making sure that before the rest of the world starts placing demands on you, you've already done something for yourself. When you master your morning, you set yourself apart from the majority of people who waste their first few hours in autopilot. You give yourself an advantage. You start your day with momentum, clarity, and control. And when you do that consistently, day after day, you don't just win the morning, you win your life. Cut the distractions. They're stealing your future. Distractions are the silent killers of success. They don't come in with alarms and sirens. They sneak in quietly, stealing your time, your focus, and your future one small moment at a time. And the worst part? Most people don't even realize it's happening. They wake up years later, wondering why they haven't reached their goals, why their dreams are still just dreams, and why they feel stuck in the same place. The answer is simple. Distractions stole their time, and they let it happen. If you want to achieve anything great in life, you must take control of your attention. Every minute spent on meaningless distractions is a minute stolen from your future. Every hour wasted scrolling through social media, binge-watching shows, or engaging in pointless conversations is an hour that could have been invested in your growth, your goals, and your success. The world is designed to keep you distracted. Companies are spending billions of dollars to keep you glued to your screen, to pull you away from your purpose and to make you a consumer rather than a creator. And if you're not careful, you'll fall right into the trap. Distractions don't just steal your time, they steal your energy. You ever notice how draining it is to mindlessly scroll for hours, jumping from app to app, consuming endless content? You don't feel refreshed. You don't feel inspired. You feel mentally exhausted, like your brain has been running in circles without actually going anywhere. That's because distractions don't just occupy your time, they drain your willpower, leaving you with nothing left for the things that actually matter. It's time to take back control. Start by identifying the biggest distractions in your life. Be honest with yourself. What is stealing your time? Is it social media, TV, video games, constant notifications, unnecessary drama, mindless conversations? The first step to cutting distractions is awareness. You can't fix a problem you refuse to acknowledge. Once you've identified your distractions, take action to eliminate them. That means setting boundaries. That means turning off notifications that don't serve you. That means creating a focused work environment where distractions have no place. That means learning to say no to people, activities, and habits that don't align with your goals. Success requires sacrifices, and one of the biggest sacrifices you'll have to make is letting go of the things that waste your time. One of the most powerful ways to eliminate distractions is to design your environment for success. Your surroundings influence your behavior more than you realize. If your phone is always within reach, you'll check it. If your workspace is cluttered, your mind will be cluttered. If you're surrounded by people who aren't serious about their goals, you'll adopt their habits. Set yourself up for focus. Put your phone in another room when you need to work. Clean up your workspace. Surround yourself with people who push you to be better. Your environment should make it easier to stay focused, not harder. Another key to cutting distractions is managing your time with intention. If you don't have a plan for your day, distractions will fill the empty spaces. Structure your time. Set specific hours for work, learning, and self-improvement. If you're serious about your goals, schedule them like non-negotiable appointments. When your time is accounted for, there's no room for distractions. The truth is, distractions will never go away completely. They will always be there, waiting for you to slip, waiting for you to lose focus. But the people who succeed in life are the ones who refuse to give in. They protect their time like their future depends on it, because it does. They don't waste hours on meaningless activities. They stay focused, they stay disciplined, and they stay locked in on their vision. So ask yourself, how much longer are you going to let distractions steal from you? How many more days, weeks, or years are you willing to waste? The time to take control is now. Cut the distractions, protect your focus, take back your future. Stop wasting time or waiting for the perfect moment. Too many people are sitting around waiting for the perfect moment to start. They tell themselves they'll take action when they feel ready, when the timing is right, when they have all the information, when the fear goes away, and so they wait. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and before they know it, years have passed, and they're still standing in the same place. The perfect moment they were waiting for never came. Here's the truth, there is no perfect moment. There never was and there never will be. Life doesn't wait for you to be ready. Success doesn't wait for you to feel comfortable. The people who make it in life are not the ones who had perfect timing. They are the ones who started before they felt ready. They took action while others hesitated. They moved forward despite uncertainty. They understood that waiting is just another form of fear. Fear disguises itself in many ways. It tells you that you need more information, that you need to plan more, that you need to be 100% sure before you take the leap. But fear is a liar. The truth is, you will never have all the answers before you start. You will never feel fully ready. You will never eliminate risk. But what separates successful people from everyone else is that they act anyway. They step into the unknown. They embrace the discomfort. They understand that growth comes from action, not from waiting. Think about how many opportunities have already passed you by because you were waiting for the right time. Think about the dreams you put on hold because you told yourself you weren't ready yet. And now ask yourself, where would you be today if you had started a year ago? 2 years ago, 5 years ago? The answer should shake you to your core, because it's a reminder that time is moving whether you take action or not. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes. Procrastination doesn't just delay success, it kills it. The more you hesitate, the more doubt creeps in. The more you tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow, the easier it becomes to say it again the next day. Before you know it, you've built a habit of delaying your own future. And here's the worst part, regret lasts forever. You don't want to wake up one day realizing that you let fear steal your dreams. You don't want to look back and wonder what could have been if only you had started sooner. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts a lifetime. The only way to guarantee failure is to keep waiting. The only way to guarantee success is to start now. You don't need the perfect plan. You don't need all the answers. You just need to take the first step, because action creates momentum. Momentum builds confidence, and confidence destroys fear. The moment you start, everything changes. The world opens up in ways you never expected. Doors you never saw before suddenly appear. Opportunities arise that would have never existed if you had stayed still. So stop waiting for the stars to align. Stop waiting for the fear to disappear. Stop waiting for someone to give you permission. The perfect moment is not coming, but your time is already here. Right now, today, this very second. You have a choice. You can either continue to wait, watching time slip away, or you can step forward and start creating the life you want. It doesn't have to be a giant leap, just take the first step. Then take another, then another. And before you know it, you'll look back and realize that the perfect moment was never something you had to wait for. It was something you had to create. Outwork everyone. No shortcuts, no excuses. Success isn't given, it's earned. Not through luck, not through shortcuts, not through hoping and wishing, but through relentless, disciplined, and consistent effort. If you want to be great, if you want to rise above the rest, there is only one way to do it: outwork everyone. You cannot be average and expect extraordinary results. You cannot do the bare minimum and expect maximum rewards. The people who make it to the top, the ones who achieve greatness, are the ones who are willing to do what others won't. While everyone else is sleeping, they are grinding. While others are making excuses, they are finding solutions. While others are waiting for the right moment, they are taking action. Too many people want success, but they don't want to put in the work. They want the rewards, but they don't want the sacrifices. They admire the results of high achievers, but refuse to endure the process that got them there. Success demands more than most people are willing to give, and that's why most people never achieve it. There are no shortcuts, no easy paths, no magic formulas. The only way to truly win is to outwork, outlast, and outperform everyone around you. You have to put in the hours. You have to grind when no one is watching. You have to be so relentless in your pursuit that quitting is never an option. The truth is, most people quit when things get hard. They start strong, but the moment they face adversity, they fold. That's where you separate yourself. You keep going when others stop. You push harder when others slow down. You embrace the pain, the setbacks, the struggles, because you understand that pressure creates diamonds and hard work creates legends. Excuses will always be available, but so will the opportunity to outwork everyone. You can choose to focus on why you can't do something, or you can focus on what you can do. You can complain about how difficult it is, or you can accept that difficulty is part of the process. Every excuse you make is a step further from your goal. Every extra hour you put in is a step closer to it. Discipline is what separates the good from the great. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you won't feel like working. Some days you'll be tired, uninspired, or even discouraged. But those are the days that matter the most. Those are the days where champions are made. Because anyone can work hard when they feel like it. But the real winners work hard even when they don't. When you decide to outwork everyone, you don't just do more work, you do better work. You focus on improving, learning, and refining your craft. You don't just put in hours mindlessly, you put in purposeful, strategic, high-quality effort that actually moves you forward. You don't settle for good enough. You push for greatness in everything you do. Most people will never understand what it takes to truly win. They will call you obsessed. They will say you're working too hard, sacrificing too much. Let them talk, because while they are talking, you are working. While they are distracted, you are focused. While they are making excuses, you are making progress. So ask yourself, are you really giving it everything you've got? Are you pushing as hard as you can? Are you maximizing every hour of your day? If the answer is no, then it's time to step it up, because there is always someone out there willing to do more, and the ones who do more win more. No shortcuts, no excuses, just relentless, unstoppable work ethic. Outwork everyone. That's how you rise. That's how you win. At the end of the day, your success, your growth, and your future all come down to one thing: how you use your 24 hours. You don't need more time. You don't need perfect circumstances. You don't need to wait for motivation or the right moment. What you need is discipline, focus, and an unshakable commitment to making every single hour count. Time is either your greatest asset or your greatest enemy. You either take control of it or you let it slip through your fingers. You either use it to build something meaningful or you waste it on things that leave you stuck in the same place. The choice is always yours. Prioritize what matters. Cut out distractions. Stop waiting for perfection. Outwork everyone. Own your day before someone else owns it for you. Because at the end of your life, when you look back, you won't regret the things you did. You'll regret the time you wasted and the opportunities you never took. So take control. Use your 24 hours wisely, because what you do with them today will define where you are tomorrow. End of the day, your success, your growth, and your future all come down to one thing: how you use your 24 hours. You don't need more time. You don't need perfect circumstances. You don't need to wait for motivation or the right moment. What you need is discipline, focus, and an unshakable commitment to making every single hour count. Time is either your greatest asset or you either take control of it or you let it slip through your fingers. You either use it to build something meaningful or you waste it on things that leave you stuck in the same place. The choice is always yours. Prioritize what matters. Cut out distractions. Stop waiting for perfection. Outwork everyone. Own your day before someone else owns it for you. Because at the end of your life, when you look back, you won't regret the things you did. You'll regret the time you wasted and the opportunities you never took. So take control. Use your 24 hours wisely, because what you do with them today will define where you are tomorrow.